观众朋友好，欢迎收看最新一期的子天访谈录 SD Talk Show， 我是子天 Skydo。Hi Danny.
Hi Sky, how are you today?
It's good. We're really happy to see you wear the red color.
Yes. Red is a good sign, right?
Yes.
Red is vibrant.
Yeah.
I think that's the colors of the new year too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really, colorful, then bring the people good mood.
Yes. Hopefully it's going to bring a good show today, right?
Yes. What are the highlights for this week?
Yes, you and I talked a little bit before the show, and I remember that you asked me, you said, Danny, what do you think about what was my observation of our community?
Yeah.
As you know, the Asian American business community is growing explosively. It's growing.
Yeah.
But like any other community, a community is like a person. You have strength, you have weaknesses.
Yeah.
So, and then I remember you asked me, what do you think of our strength? You already know. Our strength. We are very enthusiastic. We are young. We are dynamic. We are very optimistic. We are taking risk.
Yeah.
We just give it all. We are very entrepreneurial. That's many qualities. I don't have to say. But in terms of weaknesses, I think for the purpose of learning, I do commercial real estate, and one of the things that I do is to lease a space to business people. Because business people, they want to go into a space.
Yeah.
Usually the first thing I ask them, I said, how many locations do you have?
Yeah.
And they say, I don't have any location. So that means they are new.
Yeah.
A new business is a very risky business because if the success of a shopping center depends on the success of a tenant, and the success of the tenant depends on the success of that business. And if a tenant does not do well, then everybody lose.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that they have a business plan. So today, let's talk about the importance of a business plan.
Yeah. What is business plan?
A business plan, Sky, it's just the word plan. Plan means that you plan for something. When you, for example, you plan for vacation, right?
Yeah.
You want to go into some place, especially a place that you have never been before.
Yeah.
So you have to plan ahead. For example, if you want to take a trip to a different state, to a certain destination, you have to plan, how did you get there? You want to drive, or you want to fly?
Yeah.
If you fly, how much would it cost, and the itinerary?
Yeah.
And then if you drive, and then how do you get there? How do you get to the freeway? How many hours would it take?
Yeah.
But more importantly, so you can prepare for fuel, right? So the same thing as a business plan. To open a business is to reach a certain destination. You need to have a business plan.
Yeah.
So you can plan of how you can get there. Because people said, with you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah. So how to do the business plan?
Okay, first of all, they have to see the important. Before you do anything, you have to know the why.
Yeah.
Why do I have to do it? I don't need to have a business plan. In our community, not every people went to a university and get a formal business degree.
Yeah.
Most of us, we started out, if I work in a restaurant, I'm a great chef. I work in a beauty salon, I'm a great hairdresser.
Yeah.
So I want to open a beauty salon. If I'm a good chef, I want to open a restaurant. If I'm good at something, if I work in a printing company, I have a lot of experience. I want to open a printing business.
Yeah.
But we have to remember that there are two parts: the technical skills. Being a great chef doesn't mean that you can run a business well.
Yeah.
You see, two different skills. Being a good dresser, hairdresser, doesn't mean that you can run a hair salon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So can you announcement how to learn from you?
Yes. And so basically, I will get to that. And most importantly, why do I need it? Okay, number one, usually people need money. when you go into new business, some people have all the money to go into the business, but some other people, they need to get a loan, a business loan. So the reason to have a business plan, because before you ask for any capital, any money from the bank, they need to know business plan. Okay, and then even a landlord, they would not lease you a good space unless it's not a good area, it's not a good shopping center. But if you lease it in a good location, and then you have never owned a business before, landlord will ask you for a business plan. So you do it for landlord, and then sometimes you do it for partners, you do it for employees. Okay, but more importantly, you do it for yourself.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's like a map. It's just, just a business plan to answer your initial question. It's a map. I want to go over there. I have to take a map, and the map would take me to different places. So you need to get a business plan in order to accomplish your goal. Because a lot of people who do not have a business plan fail miserably. Okay? And your question, you ask how do I get, what is business plan? A business plan could range from a couple pages to few hundred pages. It's going to be this thick, or it's going to be a few pages. A business plan, let me explain to you the component. Your next question is, what are the components of a business plan? Business plan is they break it down into different components, different sections. Business. Number one, what kind of business do you want to open?
Maybe a restaurant, maybe,
what industry do you want to go into? You want to go into the food industry, hospitality, constructions, medical. You have to know what industry you come to. Okay, and who do you want to serve? That's the key. That's the key. Without knowing whom we are serving, the chance of failing is very, very high. Even you cannot say, hey, I want to open a restaurant. What kind of restaurant? There's so many kind of food.
Japanese, Thai food,
Japanese, Thai food, Vietnamese, Chinese. But even in Vietnamese food, in Chinese food, you have specialized.
Sichuan,
there's 1,000 of food. You cannot say, do you go to a Chinese food or you want to go to a specialized restaurant, for Peking duck?
Peking duck.
I mean, they specialize in it. Their forte is to serve. So that person have to be very, very clear of who they are serving, because everything else, all the business aspect will be serving the customer. They are the king. Customers are the king. So you have to know who they are. What do they need? What are their tastes? Where do they live? What are the purchase power? What do they want? Because they are the one who will support your business.
That's most important. Who you want to service?
Yes, and it's called target market. Target market. Target is a target. Okay, when you shoot. You cannot just shoot like whatever. You know what I mean? So you have to get a target. You have a target. You have to aim. So the same thing. My target markets, for example, let me take when I opened my business, when I started out, I didn't open a business right away. I started working with a big commercial real estate company. So I learned my trade, pay my dues, learn, and make several transactions, making victory, making mistakes, until after certain years, numbers of years. So I feel like, wow, I get my broker license. Now I can own my own business. Okay, but when I own my business, I have to determine who am I serving. Sometimes people said, oh, real estate is about residential or commercial. It's about like Vietnamese or Chinese food or American food. But within the commercial, they have different specialty even in Chinese food. So my target market is shopping center owners who want to sell shopping centers, landowners who want to sell
commercial land.
Land, and buy who want to buy, and tenants who want, and to buy, and shopping centers, right? So basically, my target market is very clear. Everything I do is for those people.
Yeah.
My knowledge, my experience, my service, I just serve people.
Yeah.
When somebody asks me about, do you do sell house? Man, I wish I could help you, but I have to refer to Sky or somebody else.
Yeah.
Because it's not my best. I would do you big disservice. You remember we talked about have a heart. So a doctor, he come out, he didn't tell you, hey, I want to. I'm a medical doctor. I serve medical patients.
Yeah.
I'm an eye doctor. I'm a nose and throat doctor.
Yeah.
I'm an ear doctor, heart doctor, the same thing. So basically, it's have a target market. Okay, you know who you serve. And the second one is, of course, you have the vision. Vision. I mean, where will you be in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year? You have to plan it out.
Yeah.
You plan it out. Most important things is to be prepared. For example, opening a business, the chance of making money right away is very rare.
Yeah.
So there are two important parts. When you talk about the financial part, how much does it take for me to set up the business?
Yeah.
How much does it take me? How much does it cost me? A month. Even I make zero. I don't have any client walk into my store.
Yeah.
Because you still have to pay for utilities and employees and supplies and all that. So with a business plan, you can sit down. Because a lot of people, when I ask them, I said, how many square feet do you need? They say, I don't know. Because they don't know the layout.
Yeah.
They don't know. If they have a business plan, they would lay out, okay, I want to have 20 tables. My reception will be here, my desk, kitchen will be here. So when they plan it out, they can see it very clearly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it helped them to know how much would it cost to set up the business. $100,000, $200,000. A nice restaurant can cost a few $100,000, but they need to know that.
Yeah.
It's not only about a space. They come in and then they have to renovate the place. And sometimes you have to get an architect to draw to draw the design, to draw the place.
Yeah. The
Does that make
professional
sense?
people, yeah.
Yeah, and then the construct after that, they get to get permit, and then they get to get construction. Construction, they build in, and then you have to change the lighting. They have to put equipment in. How much will it cost? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I want to tell audience, if you want to learn shopping center, you want to learn commercial land, you can come to our Danny.
Yes. You're reaching the destination, which is good. So basically, on a business plan, on the components. So basically, I think we need to have that. Yeah. And sometimes people said, "Oh, it sounds too complicated, Sky. I mean, how do I get it done?"
Yeah.
How do I do it? But you have to write down though. I mean, this is a journey. This is very important. So basically, seeing that area that we can help, Mr. Whaley, and your team, he just opened a resource center, empowerment center.
Yeah.
I mean, his vision is to help small business owners. Helping small business owners. Why the success of small business is so important? You remember on his the day he's opened the resource centers, he got a senator who come. He got the leaders. Everybody wants to see small business succeed because
that's the key.
Listen, the key, the backbone of the economy of the U.S. is from small business. 80% of the prosperity of this is from small business, not from big business. Small businesses drive the economies. For example, without small businesses, this whole thing will be gone.
Yeah,
that's
nothing.
They are the one who create jobs, who want to pay tax, sell tax, revenue tax, provide product and services. So with that vision, I want to collaborated with him so that we can talk. We bring in professional people, teaching our friends. In a very friendly environment. It is non-academic. It's not like a school. It's a place where you come, so we can show you how to. We're going to show you the format how, like answer the questions. What is it that you want to open? Why do you want to open it? Why do you think that you're better than your competitors? You remember Confucius said, knowing your enemies and knowing yourself, your chance of success will increase in 100%. So you have to know who is out there, because business is a battle. It's a battlefield. Who are you fighting with? If you don't like competition, then don't go into business. So a business forces you to think about, okay, what is it that I'm better? Should I move into the area that already have a lot of restaurants, a lot of competitors? Or should I just move into the new area? But if I decided to go into the busy area, what is it that competitive advantages mean? What is it that you're better? The quality of my product, is it better? Is my food more delicious?
Good customer service.
Great customer service. Is my price better? Is the location easier to come in and out? Do I have a lot of parking spaces? Do people feel comfortable? So you have to know your competitive advantages. If you don't have that, don't go into, because you will be eaten alive. Business world is very fiery. Isn't that no friend? They will swallow you alive if you don't have the competitors. So you have to know yourself. The business plan will force you. Okay, I'll this because I provide better service and all that.
I like you say the sentence. You told me you don't have to be great when you at the beginning when you start, but you will reach out, become great.
Yes. You know that we don't have to know everything. I've seen some business. When you become a business owner, it's not about doing everything. Some people open a business and they come in, they can do everything. Of course, we just started out. They sweep the floor, they clean the restroom, they do everything. But to a certain extent. But when a business grows, you cannot. You need the help of other people. You need help, you need human resources, you need sales and marketing, you need technology, you need legal and all that. But before, I'm talking about the pre-opening, you can ask for help. For example, you want to open a business. How do you know what legal structure? How do I open a business? How do I get a DBA? DBA stands for doing business as. Okay. And where do I go to get that permit? And what legal structure? Should I do a sole proprietorship? Should I do a partnership? Should I do an LLC? Should I do a cooperation? You have to make that decision. And each legal structures had advantages and disadvantages in terms of liability and legal consequences. An attorney. That's when we have a workshop. You know what I mean? You and I are going to bring in attorney, accountant, professional, social media expert. The people, construction, suppliers, you name it. So not only we help them with a business plan, but when it's come to marketing, we're going to have a good marketer to come and share the real life knowledge. We need to, this is not a class. This is not when you come and take a class guy and then you're going to take a quiz and you make an A. We want you to be able to use that knowledge and put it on a piece of paper. So when you read, you say, oh, wow, I get a roadmap. Wow, this is how I get that. So our goal is to bring somebody who cares, a good attorney, who come and give advices to the group of how you set up your business in a legal way. An accountant who come, hey, this is how you should set up your bookkeeping systems. How you keep track of your sales and how you prepare the profit and loss statement, how to do the balance sheets, how to do cash flow, and you get an advertising, And we even invited a government official to come in. A lot of people have a problem. Let me tell you, it's a very practical problem. Is that Sometimes they underestimate the time it take to get permit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they ask the landlord can give that person 2 months to 3 months or whatever. But sometimes they don't know how to fill out a permit to get it right.
Yeah.
It takes 5 months. And then after 3 months, they still have to pay for the landlord, but the business is still dark, closed.
Yeah.
So basically, what we do is that we're going to talk with the permitting department from the city of Houston, city of Missouri City, Sugar Land, come and ask, hey, what is your permitting process? You know, being a small business takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage. Let me tell you why. Because when you work for you're an employee. When a person is an employee, it's easy. You come and you have the security.
Yeah.
Even you work hard, you are under somebody else's supervision, but you get paid.
Yeah.
At the end of, you get paid. Every week you get paid. But a small business, there's no guarantee. It's very risky. It's a very lonely business. It's long hours. A lot of people mistaken. They said, "Oh, I want to own my business, so I can make a lot of money. I can have all the freedom I can do whatever I want."
Yeah.
But nothing is further from the truth. In the beginning, you will be hard, working so hard. I know it so well. I can speak to you from experience. If you're not willing to work 12, 15 hours very hard and do everything you can, and don't go into business, because it takes success at a price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, go to and you don't have the freedom as you don't just take a break. Sometimes there's no break. Nobody tell you what to do, but you wake up. You have to know what to do. You go to work for somebody else.
Yeah.
They tell you what to do, but when your business, nobody tell you what to do. You get wake, but it's a lot. So the business plan would help. It show the operation. It show the sales. What is my policy in the sales department?
Yeah.
How many people I need to have to sales? My public relations department. What can I do to get my name out there?
Yeah.
So people have a good name in the community. How can I use social medias and all that? You know, I mean, probably we're going to invite our friend Alex. He's so good at that. You know, he can share some experience about that, and the technology. I mean, what do I use? I mean, with the technology, what kind of computer, what kind of software do I use? What kind of cash register do I use? What kind of machine do I use?
Yeah.
And you talk about the legal. I mean, they have to be in compliance. When they have an employee, they want to make sure that, I mean, this is a legal. The employee has a legal status, and you have to be in compliance with the industry. If you open a dry cleaning business, you have to be in compliance with the dry cleaning, the restaurant, the medical. It's very complicated. So I mean, if they have that in place, you know, they have, when it's come to the problem, they have the guidance. It's like an operating book. It's called game plan. It's an operating book.
Yeah.
Like an operation manual.
Yeah. I think our audience today here, Danny, already feels so exciting come to our workshop.
Yes. I think we're going to make it happen together, Sky.
Yeah.
I think when you been there and you experience that, and you have compassion and empathy for people. Because when we came, very humble beginning.
Yeah.
We came and we struggles. We trying to do well, and we make money. We save money. We become a business. Yeah. So we gone through the process.
Yeah.
And now we see somebody else in our community going through the process. You have sympathy for them. You can feel the pain, the suffering.
Yeah.
So now that we are very blessed.
Yeah.
You know, we got
talk us away.
Yeah. We earn knowledge.
Yeah.
We have experience. We know people. Why not help them? Maybe that one lady, that lady who doesn't know the language, she's lonely. She may be a widow. She wants to open a business.
Yeah.
Maybe when she come to us, we may give her some guidance. We can help her a little bit to give her some confidence.
Yeah.
Because she said, "Oh, you know what? I'm not alone.
Yeah. You're so
can help
kind.
me." Yeah. So that's why we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. The reason you said I'm speak passion because I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel, and we can do it. We can do it. We have
It's
the resources.
from your soul.
Yeah. We know a lot of people. You know, one thing I'm proud. I'm not the smartest person in the world. But I know that when a problem comes to me, I know
how to
how
solve.
to get help.
Yeah.
I can be a few phone calls away. It's not about being successful in my humble experience. It's not about knowing everything. Nobody knows everything, but the ability to know where to get help. When we are human. We are very limited in our intelligence. We don't know everything, so to know people where to get help. That's the key. And now you get you got small business administration, SBA. They have all kind of resources from the government. They can help.
Yeah.
We got a great mayor. Look, the mayor of Houston, Mayor Turner.
Yeah.
You know, a very friendly person, very friendly. You know, who pro-business, who support, very supportive of the Asian American community. He come out. You see that I've seen Mayor Turner. He come to a lot of grand opening. For example, we can help too.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they do a grand opening. You know, we can invite some people to come and do ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they put it on the paper. You think that would help that small business owner?
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, just open it, get lonely.
Yeah,
You
give
remember the
some
spa
confidence.
that you just helped?
Yeah.
You see something like, you help the people.
Yeah.
Helping each other is the name of the game.
Yeah. I really appreciate and feel really grateful in my life
I'm grateful for you.
to have the Danny.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you always care other people,
Yeah.
and every time you talk something, you always thinking about how you give other people confidence.
Yeah. I see that in you too, Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the true rewards is. At the end, then that's what is matter the most.
Yeah, I think our workshop will start soon on May. Then our announcement from our next show and newspaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, today I hopefully our objective is to excite our audience a little bit and let them know the importance of a business plan and tell them that it doesn't have to be that complicated. It can be done.
Yeah.
We will help you. We will help you. And right now we don't have the exact date, but we are planning to have it done in May.
Yeah.
May, you will come to the workshop and we come up with a schedule. And hopefully, Sky, you will make an announcement.
Yeah.
You will tell them when it's going to be exactly, the time and the place. It's going to be right here at the International Trade Centers.
Yeah, all the details. Also, what the program will in our workshop.
Yes, and of course, you know, sometimes people ask for the fee, but right now, we're trying to do it's I don't want to use the word free. Nothing in this life is free, but maybe complimentary. You know, somebody have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know, for place, you know, as a place with the lighting and all that. But this is been donated.
Yeah.
Sponsored by a group of people.
Yeah.
It's not free.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. The people who come, whether me or you, and this place.
Yeah.
You know, and the expert, the presenters. So they come together in hope that you will take advantage of this opportunity. And now, hopefully, you know, you come and you got to see Sky and you got to see Danny.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Danny, for joining me today.
Of course, we're going to make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. See you next week for our show.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
这就是今天的子天访谈录 SD Talk Show。我是 Sky 子天，我们下期再见。